Hello and thank you for tuning in. What I'm going to be showing you today is how to make a delicious curry goat, and I'll be paying respect to Jamaican flavours and traditions whilst executing that perfect tenderness. So let's kick it off with the ingredients. First, we've got some diced goat meat, coconut milk, 1 medium-sized onion, 1 carrot, some potato, ginger, garlic, 1 pepper, 1 Scotch bonnet pepper, a couple of green onion, curry powder, bay leaves, some turmeric, pimento powder, thyme, grounded peppercorns, table salt, vegetable or sunflower oil, so first things first, we're going to give our goat meat a nice wash with some lime and some vinegar. Give that a nice rinse off. What we have here are our base ingredients. What we're going to do is we're going to make a nice paste. So let's kick it off with the onion. Just going to cut up to this flimsy green bit here. I'm just going to use 3 cloves of garlic. What I like to do is just lay it flat. Give it a good squeeze. Alright, great. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add a drop of our oil into the base here. Right, so we're just going to blend our base right here. Give that a quick mix. Right, great. So we've got our mix here. Just going to bring our goat back. And we're just going to base it with some curry powder. And then I'm just going to add our base mix. So we're just going to give that a nice good mix. Right. We're just going to put the lid on that and allow it to marinate. I'm just going to put that in the fridge for now. Right, so we've had our goat in the fridge marinating. So let's just have a nice quick look. So let's take this over to the stove. Right, so we're just going to turn our heat on. And I'm going to go for a medium heat. And what we want to do is just line the base of our pot with some oil. And give that a few seconds to kind of heat up. Alright, so we've let our pan heat. What we're going to do now is just add 1 light tablespoon curry powder. I'm just going to give that a nice little mix. And what this is going to do is just baste the flavour before we put our go in. So you don't want it to burn, you want to make sure it's on a nice medium heat. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take our goat meat and we're just going to tip that into our pot. And give that a nice mix around. Alright, so we've been searing for roughly 5 to 7 minutes now. So we're just going to give it a nice quick shake. A nice quick stir. And we're going to introduce some of our ingredients. So we're going to add our ginger. Our pepper and our garlic. Just give that a nice mix. Already starting to smell amazing. We're going to add in 3 bay leaves, 1 teaspoon of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of ground pimento, and 1 tablespoon of some turmeric. So next what we have is roughly 900 milliliters of water. I'm just going to add that. All of that in to our curry on a medium heat. Just give it a nice swirl around. And what we're going to do is we're just going to let that sit on a medium heat, pop our lid on, lock in all of those flavours, and we'll come back to it in maybe 30 minutes time to 40 minutes. So while all of that is going on, what we're going to do now is just prep some of our ingredients that's going to go in. So we have our 2 potatoes. Let's just give that a quick peel. I'm just going to cut these into medium sized portion. If it's too small, it's just going to cook too quick. And we don't want it too big, so we can have a nice mouthful when it's ready. Right, that's our potatoes done. Just going to move on to our carrots. Just get rid of the ends. And just some nice portioned carrots. Doesn't really matter how you cut it. Just gonna chop each one in half. Right. I've got a little bit of ginger here that we're gonna just cut away. And then I'm just gonna cut this down 3 ways here. I'm just gonna take a couple of cloves of garlic. Right, so we're all done now. I'm just gonna get rid of this and leave this aside. Let's have a look. As you can see, it's steaming up quite nice. What we're gonna do is we're gonna drop our Scotch pepper in whole. I'm not gonna cut it, otherwise it's gonna be too hot. And just give that a mix. And we're just gonna pop our lid back on. Right, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna check up on the curry now, see how it's getting on. Right, so as we can see, the water's gone down quite a bit and it's starting to thicken up, which is good. What we're gonna do now is just test to see if our goat is actually soft now. So we're just gonna press up against the side and hopefully it should just rip off. So it's still a little bit of a strain to it. It's still quite easy to pinch, as you can see, but it rips off. So we're almost there. As you can see here, comes off just a little bit strainer, so it needs a little bit more time. Tastes delicious. So we're right where we want to be. Gonna add in our carrots and our potatoes. Hopefully this should take about 20 to 30 minutes. Just give that a nice little mix. Right, next thing goes our salt, pepper, and our thyme. And what we're going to do also is we're going to add 2 spoons of vegetable oil, 2 tablespoons that is. And then we're just going to pour in our coconut milk. And we're just going to pop our lid on and leave that on heat for, I'd say, probably about 20 minutes, and we'll come back to it.
Show me that love. Make believe we're alone.
Hope you enjoyed the video. For more recipes and content, please like and subscribe.